The Marriage of Figaro is one of the most complete works of art in the operatic repertoire. In terms of its humanity, it just resonates and speaks and speaks and speaks and speaks. It speaks about the relationship with the sexes, it speaks about power within relationships, it speaks about power within societies. Even though it's over 200 years old, it's still telling stories which are really relevant to our time.
So, carrying on.
When I was first asked to do this production, I wanted to find a way to make it relevant, but not rip it out of a period where the characters cease to make sense.
You have to truly understand the very subtle relationships you have with everybody in the household. Susanna is a maid, and she is fiancée to Figaro. They're getting married, it's their wedding day. She's very smart and very brave and really quick thinker. I think compared to Figaro, she's not so blinded with love, but she really thinks how to solve problems instead of, oh my God, I'm angry.
She's able to keep calm.
Yes, so that's why I think they're very good partners together.
Susanna asks him to use his brain. E tu cervello. But he is no more able to do that. Because he feels anger, feels jealous, and he's in trouble.
Like all great comedies, Figaro was not actually intrinsically very funny. Which sounds like a weird thing to say, but it's absolutely true. Like all the great Shakespearean comedies, they're really about things, and they're really about pain, and they're really about human existence and human experience. And there's always this darkness, this thread of pain, which runs through these comic stories. And I wanted to pull that out. What you're interested in is how far did he get?
Yes, okay.
Don't tell Figaro. Don't tell, whatever you do, don't tell Figaro.
I think they are not funny characters, but the entire situation is funny.
In rehearsals, I'm always reminding the singers, this is not a comedy. If I catch anyone playing this like it's a comedy, I'm going to stop you. This is for real. What is at stake here? Your livelihood, your happiness, your marriage, your relationship with your husband. The stakes are sky high.
He says, "My lord, you have abolished the right to sleep with any of your servants. We thank you for it." And he's like going, "I'm just going to change it all."
This is a very detailed story. We are trying to stress the fact that every action calls a reaction.
Every character has their point of view, and everyone thinks that they're right. And it's what makes it so interesting. All these points of views converge in this crazy 24 hours of the day of the marriage of Figaro. And we can sit back and enjoy the messy chaos of it all.
David truly understands the libretto and music, the fact that he remembers everybody's lines by heart. In rehearsal, it was like, wow. It's fascinating to watch him.
In love with you. He must be in love with you. So just give yourself a little breath to go like, how can I make this better? You've got to treat the text as if it was brand new, like it was written yesterday. You've got to respect the text, but you've got to investigate it and break down the text of the recitative into units of thought and get the thread of that and how things lead on mentally, how I get from A to Z in terms of my thought processes. But doing that forensic work brings it to life, makes it interesting, makes it like a play. What does he mean, "O già finito"? There's nothing more to say. There's nothing more for any of us to say. When he goes, "O già finito."
We have to study this play. We have to study the relationship between characters. We have to put life in the music throughout the right use of the words.
Mozart's writing is so genius. Those divine, beautiful lines, it requires the singer to use your vocal color, expression, to be able to deliver what Mozart wrote. It seems easy, but it's not. But we love challenges, don't we?
You can't honestly pinpoint what are the biggest challenges about directing Figaro or putting Figaro on stage. Every moment is a challenge. Every single thing is difficult. There is nothing easy about Mozart if you want to perform it well. But if you want to put the work in, and if you actually are aware that you're climbing Everest, you can achieve something fantastic